Hey there, Mr. Thayer from the Syracuse Academy of Science and Citizenship, back with another math lesson. Today we're looking at Module 2, Lesson 6. Here we go right here. So what we're going to do today is build and decompose a kilogram to reason about the size and weight of 1 kilogram, 100 grams, 10 grams, and 1 gram. And at the bottom here I have grams to kilograms. 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram. Okay? And again, we talk about the objectives every day, and we talk about how they just kind of put all these words together. If I'm to break down those objectives, I want to really understand that 1,000 grams equals 1 kilogram, okay? We touched on that when we were talking about milliliters and how 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. Today, we're talking about 1,000 grams being 1 kilogram, okay? So milliliters and liters are dealing with liquid and water and stuff like that. Grams and kilograms, we can kind of do the same thing, but we can also think of in terms of if you were to go to the grocery store or into your pantry and grab some types of food and things like that and measuring those things. You can also check the labels like we did yesterday when I took the water bottle out and we were looking at milliliters. Now you can go get some food items or some things that are going to have grams and kilograms on there. Okay, so today is just basically an introduction in terms of grams and milligrams and just getting familiar with the words themselves. All right, if we were in a classroom setting, I would have some scale set up for you guys to kind of just take items and just explore and understand what a gram, how much a gram weighs, how much a kilogram weighs, using a scale to kind of put those things on there and understand, like I said, what they feel like and what they are. You can go into your, maybe you have a scale at your house you could use and understand that a kilogram is roughly 2.2 pounds. So you could kind of put things on a scale at home and just see how heavy something might be. But a kilogram is around 2.2 pounds, just to get a kind of sense of that in your head. These lessons work very well when we're able to, like I said, measure and do things and get our hands dirty in class. So today's just going to be kind of an explanation. But there is one misconception that I want to make sure that we understand. And I have 3 examples for that. And then what you're going to do is the exit ticket is going to be, I don't want to say it's going to be tricky, but I want you really have to open your eyes and look for what's being asked, because that's where it's going to trip you up. And if you label something incorrectly, then your answer is going to be wrong, okay? And so on my second paddle here, I have 2 scales that I kind of drew here, all right? And the first scale shows 2 grams in this piece right here, and that is marked by, so I don't just have a random letter G right there. I have 2, and then I have a G here. That G represents grams, okay? So if you're measuring something in grams or you're reading something in grams, make sure you label it. The number 2 by itself is not going to suffice, all right? They're going to ask you to label it, and in this case, we have 2 grams. This can has 2 grams when we put it on the scale here, okay? So make sure that G represents grams. If we scooch over to this scale over here, we see we have 3, and then we have kg there. Any guesses what kg means? Yep, you guessed it, kilograms, okay? So there's 3 kilograms worth of food on this scale right here, okay? So make sure you're labeling kg for kilograms, G for grams. It's got to be in there. You have to do the whole entire piece in order to get credit, okay? So basically, and we know, you could just see from here that just to look at this right now and ask you what weighs more or what's heavier, obviously we're going to say yes. Over here, this 3 kilograms is going to weigh a lot more than the 2 grams that we have here, okay? Because remember, 1 kilogram is equal to 1,000 grams. So this over here actually has 3,000 grams in it if we were to break that down into, and I got to label it. There we go. Put the G there. 3,000 grams on that piece right there. Okay? So today's lesson, like I said, it was a quick one. Understand a couple things I want you to really understand the misconceptions here. Number one, understand that 1,000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. And I'm going to keep repeating that. I'm going to keep saying it. If we're in school, I'm going to write it on the board. I really want you to pull that point. Number two, you have to slow down with the exit ticket. And the only reason why I'm saying that, the exit ticket is easy. The problem is you're going to struggle with the labeling. Make sure, like I said, if it's got a G after it, label it with grams. If it's got a kg after it, label it with kilograms. You have to make sure, because if you mislabel it, it's going to be wrong, okay? So head over to the exit ticket, fill that out. I'll provide feedback, but like I said, keep a sharp eye out for labeling, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.